Hey everybody, welcome back to another lesson of Rocking the Guitar with Carl. For this lesson here, I want to talk about some scale practicing techniques. And for this lesson, we'll use the second fingering of the A major scale because it has this type of scale where you use 3 fingers on every string. So we'll be able to utilize that in our exercises here. Okay, what we're going to talk about first is some note values. I don't know how much of you know about note values, but I'm sure most of you out there know what a quarter note is. It gets 1 beat. Well, there's a quarter note, there's a half note, which gets 2 beats, double the quarter. There's a whole note, which gets 4 beats. So it's quadruple what a quarter is. Now, smaller than a quarter note is an eighth note, which gets half a beat. So there are 2 eighth notes that equal 1 quarter. Even smaller than an eighth note is a 16th note. It takes 2 16th notes to equal 1 eighth note, and 4 16th notes to equal 1 quarter note. As you can see, the way that notes are named are all relative to the whole note because the whole note is the biggest note, 4 beats. It takes 16 16th notes to equal the whole note. It takes 8 eighth notes to equal the whole note. It takes 4 quarter notes to equal the whole note. It takes 2 half notes to equal a whole note. So the whole note is the king of all rhythm. Okay, let's take the A major scale now, and we're going to practice it starting with the quarter note. Then we're going to speed it up a little bit. The best way to do this is by using a metronome. I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with these, but I suggest you buy one if you don't already have one because it'll help you a lot. Set it for the slowest metronome marking at first. That'll probably be best for you. I have it set right now to 60 because that's what's most comfortable for me. So the quarter note will be played 60, so 60 beats a minute. There'll be 60 quarter notes a minute. So let's start with that. I'm only going to play the scale just ascending for time purposes. So we'll start off playing the A major scale to the quarter note at a metronome marking of 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you just play the same thing back down again. Now once you get that, keep it at the same level, but you're going to play eighth notes now. So you play 2 notes per metronome beat. It'll sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Then once you get that down, you can do triplets. Now triplets we didn't talk about a minute ago. Triplets mean there are 3 notes per quarter note beat. So at 60 here, we'd have, if we're playing all triplets, we'd have this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's how many notes you're going to play. 3 notes per quarter note marking. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the final way that the fastest you can play it, that you can practice playing it, would be 16th notes. Now, we talked about 16th notes. There are 4 16th notes in 1 quarter note. So that's how many notes you're going to play per beat. So we'd have, the way that we count 16th notes is 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and, whereas you heard me before we talked about eighth notes, that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I'll count it off and I'll play this with 16th notes. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and... And that's one of the best ways to practice. It'll get you speed up, and it'll get you to practice your right hand picking technique too. Make sure you stick to the up-down alternate picking patterns that we talked about before.